Good evening, everybody. My name is Cruiser Chris. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing a documentary that I saw recently on Netflix called Won't You Be My Neighbor? Won't You Be My Neighbor is a 2018 documentary released on Netflix that pays tribute to the life and times of the beloved children's television icon, Fred Rogers. It pays tribute to all of the work that he did to help children and parents and people in our society today. Fred was born in Latrobe, Pennsylvania on March 20th, 1928. He was born to parents James McFeely Rogers and Nancy McFeely Rogers. Not much information was available on Nancy Rogers at the time of the video, but we were able to find that James was the owner of the McFeely Brick Company. Fred was an ordained minister. He was involved in political rallies, and he appeared before Congress on multiple occasions to stress the importance of educational television for our children and how important it was that we invest money in this vital resource. Fred worked hard throughout his life, and he cared about many people. That was very easy to see in the many different shows that he did. Fred knew how to handle tragic situations in a very special way. He also knew how to handle challenging situations with care and caution. He said that no matter who you are or what you look like, you are special. And everyone deserves to be treated the same, with respect and kindness, because that will help you bring a reward in life greater than no other. Fred unfortunately died of cancer on February 27th, 2003. He said in the documentary that it was okay to have feelings. You can be mad. You can be sad. You can be happy. You can be glad. You can be in an emotional state for a certain period of time. However, you cannot be permanently stuck in these emotional states, because it will cause your life to stop. He also stressed the importance of, when tragic things happen in our lives, we need to be there to be leaders for our children and to be a guiding light and set a positive example for the youth of today's world. I gave this documentary 8 out of 10 stars because I think it did have a lot of information in it. However, I do think that if the producers would have had more time, they could have expanded more on what Fred's political career was, or what his family life was like at home. For example, did Fred and his dad ever play catch in the front yard on a Sunday afternoon? Did they ever sit on the end of a dock and go fishing on a cloudy but non-rainy day? It would have been nice to know these answers, but I understand that the producers might have been limited for time. I think overall they did a pretty good job as well of telling the life story of Fred Rogers. I would encourage all of you to watch it, and if you feel so compelled, leave feedback in the comment section below. What would you rate the documentary, and what important points stood out to you? And if you would like, you can leave what your fondest memories of Fred Rogers are. I would like to thank the family for sharing some of their treasured memories about their family member. And most of all, I would like to thank Fred Rogers for always being there for young children and explaining things in a very simple way that was easy to understand, and taking challenging situations and helping us to understand in the simplest ways possible what happened, and that everything will be okay. I would also like to thank him for taking on some of the most challenging topics of the day and accepting everybody for who they were and not for how they looked. That is what I think the legacy of Fred Rogers is. If you enjoyed this documentary, you can like, subscribe, and share. And leave an organic comment to show us that you are here. Please also follow the links in the description, as that will have other videos that we have worked on in the past. And watch some of those videos as well, so that if you are new to the channel, you can kind of get an idea of what we talk about around here. Fred was a only child for the first few years of his life, but the family finally adopted a sister for Fred. Her name was Nancy Elaine. She's commonly reflected as the character Lady Elaine in the neighborhood of make-believe. We hope that you have enjoyed watching this presentation of the Cruiser Chrisworldnetwork, and we would encourage you to check out the documentary on Netflix. Once again, it is called Won't You Be My Neighbor? It is rated PG-13. It's directed by Morgan Neville. And if you want to watch the documentary, you do have to download and sign up or sign in to Netflix, select the documentary, and play it. The documentary is a short 1 hour and 34 minutes long, and it is very interesting. And I think if everybody had the opportunity to watch the documentary, they would learn a lot, not only about Mr. Rogers and what he stood for, but I think they would learn a lot about themselves as well. With that, we will say once again, thank you for watching the Cruiser Chrisworldnetwork. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share, and leave a genuine comment about each video that you watch on the Cruiser Chrisworldnetwork so that we can know that you've been here. And it will also make it easier for us to find our way back to you. Thank you, and have a good day.